Hello and welcome to Most Haunted Extra, and we are at Elvaston Castle.
Right, here we are, we're at Elvaston Castle, and this is the actual day before the shoot, because the place is so big at Elvaston Castle. How many acres it covers, it's beyond me, I really don't know. So me and Ian, we're actually going to drive onto the main road. We're going to hang a left, go down a bit of a country lane to get some GVs. So that's what we're going to do to actually save time for tomorrow. So it's about 10 to 3 in the afternoon now, so we're probably going to finish till, we're probably going to work till about, I don't know, 7 o'clock this evening. So it actually saves a lot of time for tomorrow as well, you see. So it actually means we can get more visuals done, or vigils if you want to call them that. So I'll catch up with you guys probably tomorrow anyway, so take care.
Elvaston Castle. Been here for the live show where a lot of stuff happened. And we were desperate to come back and do some more. We had boxes piling up on their own, we had a chair moving, we had stones thrown at us. It was a really frightening experience, so we thought we've got to come back here and spend the night.
We couldn't do justice to the place, there just wasn't enough time. So I'm very, very pleased that they decided to actually come back and do a 24-hour vigil here, because it has a lot to offer.
We're currently doing the Evex pieces to camera. Just on a few of them. We just finished the third one.
So where do you want to do the
opening?
Which side?
We're setting up to do the opening piece to camera, and we're just finding the right way, the right position to place the camera and effect. That's what these guys are doing.
Whilst we do this piece to save time, we do the opening piece now. We don't actually necessarily do it in the order of the script, which is why we have to keep logs of it as well to make sure we've done everything. But whilst we're doing this, the opening piece, Stuart has gone upstairs to start lighting for another piece to camera, so he's in the bedrooms now. So hopefully by the time we finish doing this, we can go straight into doing a piece to camera in the bedroom.
Hello and welcome to Most Haunted.
This place is really quite spooky. It's so large. The funny thing is you only have to go a short way and you feel so far in the room because you can't hear anything. You don't know where the rest of the crew are. It's really weird because everyone is kind of getting a little bit spooked, and it's still broad daylight. It looks very promising. I hope this beautiful building maybe deliver some of the secrets to us tonight.
The castle offered our investigation a whole host of alleged paranormal activity on every level, particularly upstairs. And having sensed one spirit called James and another nicknamed either Katie or Kathy, David's led us to where he had felt summoned, Elvaston's atrium that is officially called the Orchid Room.
This would have been glorious, wouldn't it?
It's a fantastic space, beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Now you think this lady Kate, this is when you said she loved it up here.
She seemed, yeah, and she seems to definitely, he's waiting there. I can see her wandering around here. There's a terrace there, so maybe she went out into the terrace. Maybe, who wouldn't want it if this was restored? This would be one of your favourite spaces, wouldn't it? You would just desperately want to be up here the minute the sun shone. And that's what it feels like to me. I can feel her walking around. And I can feel how she feels. She feels at peace and she feels calm.
Richard, oh, you're right over there. So Richard, is there anything, I mean, David's picked up on this sort of affair situation and the name Jim and Kate. Does that bear any relevance?
There is a Jim who was a gardener here. The amazing thing for me is that there's a lady called Kathleen Emily that's buried in the graveyard. We don't know why she was put there, but we think there's a possibility that there was some liaison that went on with either the gardener or the gamekeeper, and a lot of it centred on what happened up here. So yeah, Kate, Catherine, Jim.
The place has a few stories to tell, which is good. Mainly love stories, I've noticed, which is significant, I'm thinking. Love is a strong emotion, obviously, the strongest emotion, so hopefully it will create phenomena.
With the night vigils upon us, Kath proved that small in size can also translate as big on the bravery front, and here is her attempt at a lone vigil.
Okay, I'm doing a vigil on my own, and I don't want to do this, but I'm going to prove to myself that I can do it. And I'm going to go into this room. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to try, and I only last for a few minutes. I didn't even bring a torch. Okay. See, in the daytime, this is really quite a big room, and it's quite light. Right now, it's not light and it's very dark. I'm afraid to move. See, I almost don't feel like I am. I don't feel like I'm on my own in here. The camera's shaking so much. I don't think I can stay in here very much longer. I've sat and waited for a while. I think I'm just going to grab the doorknob and go out.
OK, so the morning room hadn't brought out the best in this diminutive investigator. But surely Jo would fare better as she entered the very same room just 30 minutes later. Well, that was her intention.
Right, I'm going to just... okay, I'm in the morning room, and it's pitch black, and I'm all on my own. And I'm going to go into the panelled room. Oh, that was in. Where they've seen all kinds of things and heard all kinds of things today, and I'm absolutely... I can't believe I'm doing this and I'm all on my own. But, right, I'm just going to do it, and even if I don't stay very long, I'll be fine. I don't... If there's anything there, if there's anything in this room, please, can you make a noise? I'm not trying to... I'm just interested. I'm not here to hurt you or mean you any harm. Oh, that's a reflection. I can't do this. Okay, I'm going to try once, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. If there's anything in this room with me, can you please make a light, make a noise? I just don't like this at all. I'm just going to go. I just think I'm going to go. I'm such a girl, but I'm going to go, and I'm just on my own in a massive house, and I don't know the way out.
Do you realise how long I've been gone, do you?
About 2.5 minutes.
3 minutes, something like that. Listen, I didn't even get into the other rooms. I stood in the big room, the morning room, because there's light coming through the window, right from outside. And I thought, I'm going to start there, acclimatise myself to being there, and I'm standing there saying, is there anybody there? If you are the Lady Harrington, Lord Harrington, I only mean with due respect. I'm just going to stand here and wait and listen. Is there somebody here? Lady Harrington? And I don't know, something dropped, either something dropped off the ceiling or something, and I'm talking about a loud noise on the floor. I don't know what it was, I haven't got a clue. But no way, I just turned and I went.
So what had ended Richard's lone vigil so abruptly? Here is his footage from his all-too-brief encounter with the boudoir.
I mean you no harm.
What the
I mean you no harm.
What the
Come on, I'm going. I can't do it.
Would you go back there with David?
I'll go with somebody else, not a problem. Hello? Lady Harrington. Nothing here, is there? What's the matter?
I don't know, did you not hear it?
No?
What's
Well,
there?
I thought I heard that's the staircase. I thought I heard a slight bump.
It might have been the door, mate. Is there anybody there? Well, I heard a screech.
What, a sort of human type, you
Yeah.
mean?
Like an elongated scream.
No.
Not a horrific scream, just...
What?
What's that?
David,
Something... Are you not hearing it?
No.
I heard a door rattle. Not a horrific scream, just... Not a horrific scream, just...
How was it?
He's very jumpy. No, it wasn't very jumpy. There was...
You were a bit, weren't you?
Well, because I heard a woman... Possibly because I heard a woman scream and a door handle go... And I was thinking... Normal night almost haunted.
I didn't hear them.
I had them. And I heard them. Didn't hear them, heard them. Just got back from a vigil with John Dibley, with Yvette, myself, and John Gilbert, and Richard Felix.
Why don't we split up?
That's awful.
Well, why don't...
Yeah.
John, do you fancy just staying with me in here for a few minutes and you guys just go down there and come back to us in about a couple of minutes? Yeah?
Derek went with 2 children.
There is children around, but I just caught sight of a woman here now.
Right.
It was literally just here. And
What did you see? Her face?
No, it was literally a white shadow. And I saw it with my own eyes as opposed to my...
Wow. We don't often do that, do you?
No, I don't often do that.
Anything?
David, just sight of David.
I just got sight of a white shape.
Did you?
But I physically saw it as opposed to see it with my mind's eye.
White.
I'll show you where I saw it.
Ooh. What?
Sorry, just had a bit of a...
What's the matter, David?
Sorry, just as I went straight into her there, I got a real grab on my throat. I've got tears in my eyes. Really strong tears in my eyes.
She's here then?
So she's obviously here, yeah.
Who is she?
I think it's the maid.
So with the maid and our spiritual miss once more, we move downstairs to the kitchen, a workplace that remains extremely active to this very day.
It's like there's something standing in that doorway.
So I know what you mean, I can see exactly what you mean. I can't see it at all. I can see it. If there's anyone in the doorway, please come forward.
Oh, I've just seen something with my eyes. Like
Is it
a moving light, a flashing light just above the doorway. There's definitely something in that doorway.
I agree with you.
I think you should go
There's
stand
something moving in that doorway.
there.
I'm not standing there, you must be joking. I'm not standing there.
How dark is that? Okay. Let's tune in, Dave. She's definitely here. She's definitely standing right here.
What was that?
She's definitely here. She's definitely standing right here.
What was that?
She's definitely here. She's definitely standing right here.
What was that?
I'm just going to get her to channel my energy. I don't want her in me, but I want her to use my energy field. I have to move forward. I can't stand it anymore. It's really... It's just a bit upsetting, really. was trying to get into the energy of this young soul that was there. It's frustrating because she's very powerful as far as her energy goes, and yet, you know what, I couldn't, nothing else to show everyone else that she was there. It's very, very frustrating, but she was definitely there.
I was stood at the top, you know, when you go down to the kitchen, and I could hear like noises that like taps.
What, dripping?
Dripping down there. Yeah. And then I heard a bang where I'd come from along the corridor, like a door slam. And I thought one of you guys had come in to check that I was alright or something. So I started to walk back down and I went hello and screamed out hello, didn't I? Because you heard me. And as he said, "Are you alright?" I heard this thing that went. Hello?
Rach?
Wiggs?
Yeah?
There's noises down here.
Hang on. Rach!
It was so clear and so loud that I thought somebody must have been. I couldn't rationally think that it wasn't somebody here that was doing it, but there was no one there. And he came down and he was shaking because he was going, "Where are you? Where are you? I can't find you." And his camp was shaking because I just stood there going, please tell me there's somebody down there that's done that. Because rationally, if you think, oh, okay, somebody's done it, then you go, oh, okay, fine, and you'll calm down. But I can't stop shaking at the thought that something must have been that close to me to do it that loud, because I can't even repeat how loud it was.
One particular corner of the first floor was proving a hot topic of debate back in the crew room. So what would Derek, Kieran and Stuart encounter as they cautiously entered the Earl's bedroom?
Yeah, please.
Hello William, my name's Stuart, there's Derek and there's also Kieran. There's just the three of us here. We're not here to harm you in any way. If you are here, if you can hear us or if you can see us, could you please step forward and show yourself to us? We're going to be here all night, so if you don't wish to show yourself or say anything at the moment, that's fine. If you wish us to leave, say so. Do something to one of the crew members. Do something to me if need be, I don't mind. Do you wish us to stay? I think I've just seen a white shape or some description in that room.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't. It might be me. It could be my eyes playing tricks. It just seemed to go out very quickly. That's all.
Did it walk past?
It didn't do anything. I just thought I saw something white.
Because just as you were saying that, your head kind of cocked to the right. There was stuff flying around you.
Right.
I'm not saying that you saw that, but I'm saying it's quite an interesting coincidence.
You're around. Oh yeah, of course you are.
The boys' reaction was to these distinct footsteps just a few feet away, all of which provided yet more audible evidence of Elvaston's claims of paranormal activity.
I've just come back from our vigil.
It was meant to be just however long, wasn't it? 40 minutes, an hour.
How long
And we come back after 25 minutes.
We went into the
boudoir, the panelled room, boudoir.
boudoir, which is off the ladies' bedroom, ladyship's bedroom. And when we went into the panelled room, we stood there and we felt quite quiet, quite good. And then we said, oh, let's go and explore. And there's a staircase through the hidden door. And as David tried to push the door open, it pushed back towards him. And I heard a noise,
Kieran tried to open it and it kept pushing back, didn't it? Like something was saying, don't come up here.
Here we go.
It was really obstinate.
We banged into the other door.
You banged into the door,
yeah. What?
What's that?
What's wrong?
I hadn't even crossed the threshold of the door really. I just literally maybe put 1 foot and I just went to reach to touch the door. I hadn't even touched it and the door came towards me. And as it did so, Yvette heard a noise and just bolted and the door like almost shut in my face. It was extremely scary, very, very scary stuff. And then Kieran went to check the door and it felt like someone was pushing against him.
Immediately went over to the door and tried to open it myself, and it was like there was an unseen force pushing against the door from the other side. And yet when we tried later, you could see when you pushed the door open, it stuck on the floor. And yet when I was trying to open it, it was like something was pushing it back.
Well, thanks very much for watching Most Haunted Extra, and we're off now because we're all very tired and we need to get home to bed.
I really enjoyed coming here in the live. We only did about an hour and a half here, so it's great to come back and do a full investigation. That full investigation so far has come up with quite a lot of phenomena.
I've enjoyed myself at Elvaston Castle. It's been really interesting, particularly the door, the big old door thing slammed in the face.
This place, my God, I can see why Richard Felix is so enthusiastic about Derby castles and things like that. This place is amazing for ghosts and things like that. It's been an amazing night. I probably won't sleep tonight.
Mixed outcome from everyone, but it's been good. I've enjoyed it.